that exercise is not done, the person is not born again. It does not matter how many years the person has been in the church or what level the person has been. So I told the young man, your story is good. What you are doing is good. Keep it up. But you have not given your life to Jesus yet. And thank God he didn't argue. So, please, yes, in addition to this, there are some prayer meetings that will be coming up very soon. I thought Brother Damola will have responded so that he will share his own vision and I will share mine. So, for those in the youth church, you remember upper room prayer, Abi? So, it will be coming back, but on the platform of Church Without Walls. So, you know, my Damola is my disciple, my number 2 in the cell. So, I have told him, Church Without Wall will father it and mother the program if you bring it under us. So, he's yet to respond, but I'm looking at either August or September we will start. And shortly after that as well, there is this other one that has been in my mind. I have thought of when I have a center of my own, I will do it. But the Lord is telling me every day, it is church without walls. So why must you wait for a wall before you do whatever you want to do in ministry? So, and I have devised that there is this idea in me that we should have a platform where workforce, business people, and co will be coming to pray. Prayer on business, receiving small lecture on business. So I've looked at 6:15 to 7 a.m. every Monday, if it is going to be visible. Monday morning, 6:45 to 7 a.m., just 15 minutes. Just 15 minutes. So I don't know when we will start that, but we will start very, very soon. Maybe September. Just have 15 minutes. We'll also publicize it in the same way we are publicizing every other program that we'll be having. So we'll be inviting our friends, our colleagues at work to also join. So trusting the Lord that as God is blessing them, they will also be asking more about us, about our ministry, and we will be linking them up to the nearest cell, the nearest hub to them. That's the plan. So we want to use, the people we want to capture are always on the internet. So we want to use the internet to get them and then bring them into the fold of Christ. So I can't deny the fact that we are custodians of the truth. So we must tell the people the truth that we know. We should stop hoarding it. So that one is another prayer meeting that is coming up. So there will be 2 prayer meetings that will be coming up before the year runs out. Everything on here. So if it works out by what is on my head, I just need to align with Damola. Monday morning will be business people prayer, 15 minutes alone. Maybe Tuesday night will be upper room prayer, maximum 1 hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour. It will be intense prayer. So any of us in the leadership can lead the prayer. So once we align that, we will kickstart it. So expect that as well. And we are also expecting that you will also invite people to join. Are you getting the vision? Are you following? I hope I have not bored you. So, and I want to also encourage, if you have your own ministry idea, whatever you want to be doing, please come and share the vision with me. God has helped me enough to be able to manage people's dreams and visions. So I can help you see how we can put it in pipeline. So you have this passion, you wish to be doing this, you wish to be doing that. So like Sister Wumi and co now that are going to Queen School, that's one. So the people that want to go to GCI, I'm still waiting that God will help me resuscitate them or revive them because they are sleeping, so that they will also start GCI. I've told them next time we are going to show Atima, and Evangelism is our focus. And as we are winning them, we are discipling them. Sister Wumi, no more somebody coming to take the stage when we draw the program. So those ladies in all the other churches, when we are coming up, they must sit and watch. So we can't draw program, raise money, do the wala, and then somebody will come and carry microphone and be preaching that you did not pay for. I think that something should tell the person that let me sit down and watch what these people have in mind. So if they don't want us, we will leave. Let them run it the way they want. So because we came with a different purpose. We want to preach, we want to win souls, we want to disciple them. So we are not doing a parap or general church program that people always do. No, we're not doing it. So, please. I don't know if I should stop here, even though it's just still one more slide, but pointing to virtually everything I have said. So, our focus, the prayer, yes, fasting. I didn't mention fasting. I hope people are really taking notes. Fasting, these are things. So, one of the things that God told me that we need to bring back as we're expecting fire on our altar. You know, those days when we used to do the exploit, 3 days fasting and prayer every month was always, it used to us, Abi. We want in soon. So I want to make it easy. So maybe for work stress, health condition, whatever. So I want to make it 1 to 3 days. So either you do 1 day in a month, or 2 days, or 3 days. If you are going to do 1 day, make sure it is 24 hours. So that's a day fast. I'm sharing what God has given me as a vision. Why is Olumide and Sheon smiling? So 24 hours. So it means that if I'm starting on Friday, if I'm fasting on Saturday, for instance, today, I will have stopped eating maybe 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. last night. So once I've eat 7 p.m. last night, I will not eat again until 7 p.m. the following day. And it must be a time to pray and study the Bible. What did I say will be our prayer focus? Thank you. Send down your fire, O Lord, upon my altar. That is our home group prayer. That's what God has given us as a group. So, do we agree to the fasting? So we have had fasting to the prayers. So we have talked about reading the word, because as I keep looking at what are we going to do to revive, to reactivate. So these are things that the Lord is bringing to me, and I was noting them down. So put everybody back to reading the Bible, and then fasting and prayer. So like the upper room prayer is strictly going to be like Acts chapter 2. That's what we are focusing on. So it's not a time to start praying, Oluwa fún mi ní 1 billion, 30 billion for my account. No. We have made it clear, seek ye first the kingdom. Other things will follow. So if you can just obey. So prayer and fasting, the word. So discipleship cells, I've explained that to us. Outreaches, so I've told us the one that I have announced for secondary school next time. So if any other person have any idea of outreach we can do, please reach out to me. Please, I'm always available. So, yes, I have also by style told us about MIT. That's my new group. So I call it Vision NCCWW MIT. So I'm trusting God for 30 this year. So I'm looking at 3 to 4 people every month joining the group. And I will have 30 by Christmas. And all the 30, they must have 12 each before December. So, so I'm not pushing you to do what is impossible. So I will also mark myself. So upon this, can you begin to now look at what can you achieve this year? What do you want to promise God? I want you to write it down. What do you want to achieve for God? So write it. The next 3 months, we have July, which is running out. July, August, September. So then October, November, December. By October, we'll come and review your July, August, September. So we will see how done. So whether you are a cell member or cell leader, you must preach. So when you win soul, you bring to that your cell where you are also attending. Your cell leader knows what to do. I hope you are hearing. So you must preach. We keep preaching. That place where Brother Emmanuel read to us, 16:6. I want people to remember me, Bible. When he says you stop bearing fruit, it will cut you off and dry off, and it will throw into fire. And then the Holy Spirit told me, it is God the Father that will do it, not you, not your leaders. So you have nothing to bribe God with. Sees you as you are. So omo kan ti ko e lale ibon se preach omo. So they mo pe wọ́n ti sọ fún ẹ pé kó máa preach. So the opportunity will come to you and it will be waiting. I'm more push èèyàn sí ẹ. I dem máa sọ fún ẹ, oh yeah, preach to that person. Preach to that person. So whether you obey or not, God is the one that will mark your report card. Ṣé àwọn pẹ́ lè parọ́ fún èmi pé preach? Mo preach on fire wọn fún Jésù ni. But God will know whether you preach or not. So, and one of the things that we have seen over the years that works is you can't be consistent with it, even if it's just once in a week that you preach and you do it like that for 1 month. It's not possible for you not to get one soul. It's a formula we have proven in this cell group. So, as we begin to pray, I believe you have written down your plan for July, August, September. You are presenting that to the Lord now. So, Sister Wumi has led us in prayer for repairing our broken altar. So, I don't want to go there again. Because in 1 Kings 18, before Elijah could call down fire, the first thing he did, after the prophets of Baal fell, the first thing he did was to repair the altar of God. So they have told us, and all the things I've been explaining that we have to start doing is still talking about repairing the altar. So all the reading the Bible, pray, have time to fast. So I've just told you once in a month, fast for 1 day or 2 days or 3 days. So at least I just completed my own abi. So I did my own 3 days. So in the first day, so one of the miracles that happens in the church, in the gathering of the Lord, that people don't always know, it has happened to me tonight. I was telling my wife, I don't sleep more than 2 hours. So what the headache, so meeting and I didn't have time to go and do that. So I came with that heavy head. But it was maybe during prayer, be one worship that we were doing. Then it just occurred to me that and I touched the thing. I said that the thing is no longer there. So, who touched me? So, I pity people that will say, I'm not feeling fine, and they will not come for a meeting like this. I pity them because they have not seen what Jesus can do. So, at least, my wife knew how I was sneezing. Quote Timogbewa and Olofosi me. And weather tutu. And you know, I have to agree. I was sneezing, and yet I have serious head. I don't know if it's call it headache or head pain. And yet, how many hours have we spent in the presence of the Lord? None is there again. None. So, to tell you that Jesus is real, you can't come before the Lord and you will go home the same. I don't know, maybe it was Sister Wumi or who was leading us in prayer. You know, I was praying for myself. I was not praying for any of you. It was rounding up before I said, leader, as I am preaching, I want to also meet God. I want to encounter God. I want fire on my altar. If I don't get that fire, the 30 people I want to recruit in MIT will not be possible. You think it's easy? Praise, you see the person that exited the group that I created. He was counting how many Bible schools in Redeem, in Winners, in whatever he has gone to. And I explained to him, this one is about discipleship. And there is no Bible school that will teach you what I am teaching you. I'm teaching you the practical of ministry. You want to be a minister, and you are not ready to know how to get people to come. And Jesus said we should go and bring them. Abi? So, please, with what you have written, can you begin to pray and tell the Lord, what do you want to do? So, that is the item that the fire will fall upon. In this cell, we've once had somebody we preached to and we prayed for. God delivered miraculously. And that was Friday through Saturday. By Sunday, when we got to our house, he had already preached to another person. So, longevity does not determine you preaching. You can give your life to Jesus today, and tomorrow you are already telling somebody else about Jesus. Just tell the Lord what you want to achieve and how you want him to help you. If you don't get that fire, you might not be able to do much. But if you are willing, there is nothing the Lord cannot do through your hand.